What is this? It says it's the General Infrastructure and Education Act. It says that, but there's 1,100 pages in here. Some of these are so random. Increase the size of exit signs to improve their visibility. What does this have to do with improving infrastructure or education? Aren't exit signs already obvious and gigantic? Raise taxes on educational materials to ensure more revenue for educational administrations? So schools have to pay more and then their budget increases to accommodate that? Isn't that basically useless? Isn't that counterproductive? How on earth did this get a majority in the House? You'd think there'd be more common sense among 435 people, but apparently not. Hey, if it passed the House, there's gotta be some good in there. Look here, there's a clause for federal grants towards emphasis on road safety education in schools. That can't be bad, right? Taxes are gonna go through the roof. Listen, this bill crossed party lines in its majority vote. People like this bill. What's so wrong with it? Not all of us have millions of dollars to spare like you do. Whoa, calm down. Unlike a lot of people here, I'm an actual working class American. Before I got elected, I was making $15 an hour working as a manager at Culver's. I have 2 kids to feed and I was barely making ends meet. Just because I make $174,000 a year now doesn't mean I'm going to neglect those who are in the same position I was. You're right. There are some causes that sound really good, but they're gonna come out of the pockets of the poorest Americans because that's who the IRS likes to bother most. We already tax people so much, and this is only gonna make it worse. Maybe if they rebudgeted this might work, but in its current state, it's only adding to everyone's tax bills. This your first term? Yeah. Then it's worth reminding you that this is exactly why you're here in this committee. We suggest revisions, and then this bill will go back to the House to vote on them. Your input is important. They're gonna have to look at it. If money bills could start in the Senate, then maybe we wouldn't be having this problem. So, what clauses should be revised? We both have to agree on this, or the House won't look at it. Here's what I'm thinking. We're gonna have to look at the General Infrastructure and Education Bill again because the Senate has suggested some revisions. The first one says, instead of adding new taxes, redistribute the budget we already have so we can get more benefit with the same tax dollars. Some Americans may not be able to afford new taxes on top of the old ones. Who seconds this? There are several clauses in here that we're gonna have to rework. We may have to cut grants in other areas or ask the Department of Education to update their standards. Raise taxes on educational materials to ensure more revenue for educational administrations. There's a note here saying, quote, that this is basically counterproductive because when the school pays the price, the people will also pay the price in their property taxes. It would be a localized problem with federal roots, end quote. Is something the matter, ma'am? Somebody took our coffee machine 2 weeks ago. We haven't been able to find it. Oh. At any point in time during the last month, did you see anyone moseying around with a coffee machine this tall, this wide, and this long? It should have been cream colored. Oh, I think I saw someone carrying it in the direction of the house some time ago. The house? Yes, why? Okay. Yes. Someone stole the Senate's coffee machine. Have you seen it come this way? Oh, so that's where the speaker got the coffee machine. I'm sorry, what? So you're telling me the coffee machine is in there? Can you ask them to give it back? Sure, but I don't think you'll have much luck. What are you doing here? Trying to get our stupid coffee machine back? He said there's 435 of them and 100 of you, so you should just get a new coffee machine. What a piece of work. Want to take it back the same way they took it from us? Sure. Who votes in favor of changing the direction of our general grants? They need to make an amendment to stop people from stealing each other's coffee machines. That might pass Congress, but there's no way that 38 states are going to ratify that. Is there any other way? There's a national convention, but the states have to call for one of those. I still don't think 3/4 of the national convention would ratify that, even if the states called for something stupid like that. So we're screwed? Yeah, we're screwed. So, what's this I hear about all this coffee machine drama? They took the coffee machine we were using. Because you stole it from us first! We were taking it back! Oh, for crying out loud. There's more representatives than there are senators, so we need it more. It was ours first! Quiet, please! Holy moly, you guys. We're all adults here. We have new coffee machines coming in tomorrow, and we have a lot, so each house is gonna get several. My question is, why did you have to create so much drama? You're all adults, you're all supposed to be of good intellectual capability, so why did you resort to the methods of children? Revenge. What am I gonna do with a lot of you?